Oh, who did that up?
Yes, Rob, who did that up? Come on, you can't get pliers on it.
No, I can't get pliers on it. I'll have to use cutters instead. Greetings, RC Model Geeks! And here we are, part 2 of the Ripmax Zephyr build. Well, first off, should we have a look at the wall of fame and chain?
Yeah.
We've got some more pictures coming.
Starting from the bottom over there, that very nice.
Oh, Kinsey RC.
Yeah.
Adam T there, with his nice little vintage. Chris K there with a, what's that? I guess that's 3/4 scale Mustang. Colin P there. He looks like he's broken that one.
Yeah.
Whoops.
Oh dear.
And I think that's well, that's definitely not his age on the wing. He's in Austria, not Australia.
Right.
Some gay bloke there.
Oi.
With a stick.
Big Stick 60.
Big Stick 60, in fact, yeah, yawn. That was before you'd ever flown it, wasn't it?
No.
And above him, you've got Bean Counter.
Yeah, there's Bean Counter.
Yeah. I mean, God, how many years ago was that taken? 30?
And that was his only plane he ever had and his first flight he ever had.
Yeah, it was, yeah. That's right. Yeah, well, he was counting the beans on that one, wasn't he? and then across the right, down the bottom, another one from Angel.
That's nice.
That's his finished Dragon Rapide there. And above that, we've got Old Swallow.
There he is.
With his Jesus plane.
Yeah. Jesus.
Oh, God.
Oh, God. No pun intended.
Yes, that's all finished, ready to maiden. So we'll be maidening that one soon, won't we?
Yeah.
So anyway, let's get back to... I don't think we missed anybody out. Keep them coming in, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah, the more the merrier. And thanks to the couple of people that said they want mugs. If you want a mug, let us know.
Yeah.
And we'll add you to the list when we get some made. Right. The Zephyr.
Yes. There she is.
While you were all away, enjoying yourselves, I did a little bit more to it. I've stuck this bit of wood in the top, and I've also stuck in the wing down here, and I've also glued in the this fuselage former. So we're getting there now, and for those of you that wonder why I sprayed the outside,
Yeah.
it's because we wanted it matte.
Yeah.
If we'd sprayed the inside, it doesn't come out matte.
Comes out gloss.
Comes out glossier. We wanted matte. That's why it's on the outside. And also because if you put a frame in here, when you spray the inside, you'll see the frame through the clear plastic, won't you?
Of course you would.
So that's why it's sprayed on the outside. Right. So the next thing to do is we'll probably put in the radio tray, or servo tray, and then put in the push rods.
Yeah, sounds good.
It does sound good. We've got a former to go in here still as well, and that we need to glue in. We'll get that glued in sometime today as well. So yeah, we're going to get on and probably put the servo tray in.
Yeah. Okay.
Right, here we are. We've got to make up the push rods. Now these have a soldered end on them, don't they, Colin?
Yes, they do.
There they go. Well, it will be. So we've got our piano wire here. And where's the soldered end, boys?
There it is. You might want to unscrew that from the plastic.
You might want to unscrew that from the plastic, Colin.
God, I put that on there.
Hey, get off. I did it on my fingers. You're not bloody using pliers on it. God, you can't get the staff these days, can you?
Well, it's tightened up.
Yeah, well, let me do it.
Go on then.
Yeah, you have the camera for a minute.
All right. Here we are. Bob's going to do it.
Oh, who did that up?
Yes, Rob. Who did that up? Come on, you can't get pliers on it.
No, I can't get pliers on it. I'll have to use cutters instead.
That's even worse. Oh, God.
There you go. It's just locked up.
Right. Say sorry then.
Right. It's still not coming off.
Isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
I've got some solder here, Phil.
There you go.
Oh, you got some solder there.
Right. So there it is. Right, boys.
Okay, boys.
You're going to tin that up then.
Yeah, I am.
So you're
Yeah,
going
got the camera.
first of all, they're going to tin up the piano wire.
Yes. Right. Turn your solder.
Colin's doing this, so that'll probably go wrong.
No, it won't.
Taking, is it?
Yeah, look at that. See?
Or you just tap it and it'll drop the solder off.
Once it's got an even coat.
Yeah.
So this is Phil's 100-watt soldering iron.
Yeah. Very old. 1932, is it? I don't know. It's older than me.
It probably is older than you, Phil. Not many things are.
Not living.
No, that's true.
We're letting heat go into the wire at the moment and checking the temperature at this end.
Bullshit. Come on, just get on with it.
Oh.
That is tinned.
Yeah.
Yeah, come on, Kapul. What are we doing?
Okay, ready? Flick. There we go, guys.
Now, that's the slow way to tin it.
Oh.
Extreme close up.
Yes.
There you go. So it's now that should push into there.
All being well.
If Colin's done his job right.
Well, the hole's a little bit too small.
Yeah, the hole's too small now, you see.
I would have opened that up personally. Well, actually, where Bob's cut it, there's a big. So I might have to.
Did you try it first?
He's trying to swing the old.
He is. That's why I just sanded it so that it would fit.
It was a bit off the edges on the end.
Well, we've had a productive morning.
Yes.
Servos trays in. Push rods are in. We made our own plate to mount the push rods. They do supply one, but their one is like the plate with a big slot in it, and ours is a plate with round holes in it to fit the push rods, which is a little bit neater. So that's all in. We've painted the bits up the front here that need to be black. They're black. Yeah, we soldered the threaded adapters onto the push rods.
Yeah.
That's all nice with the aid of Phil's 100-watt soldering iron.
His big iron.
His big iron, yeah. Not only has he got big feet, he's got a big iron as well.
He has indeed.
So the next thing is we can either glue the tail on, or we can sort the rest of the radio out, which is the ESC basically. Get that wired up.
Yeah.
And in and everything else. Yeah. So I think that's probably what we'll do next. And we've got to get a firewall, and there's another former to go in here as well that we haven't put in yet. We still need to put in. So we will put that in, and then we will come back to you. There it is, found it. That's got to go in there somewhere. A bit like that, but obviously a bit straighter than that. Yeah, so we've got to put that in as well.
Okay.
Once that's done, then we're pretty close to being finished, apart from gluing the tail on. But we can do that last, once everything else is done on the fuselage, because it's just easier to handle.
Yeah.
So back with you soon. Right, we're zooming along.
Oh yeah.
Oh yes. So we've made a mount for the ESC and the battery. As you can see there, we're using the technique of gluing the connector in again, because this is another person that's going to have a bit of trouble with the connectors. So we glued the connector in there, and then the ESC is there on a couple of spacers. We've also soldered the connections for the motor. So yeah, and she's basically ready to pop in there. And so we'll get that in. It's going to sit, basically it's going to sit down in there. Like that. Roughly. Yeah. And then the battery will sit on top there. Blah, 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 blah. And yeah, so we'll get on with doing that. We'll come back to you when we've got all this glued in.
Right.
We're very close to completing the Zephyr.
We've not been idle.
We have not. All the electronics are now in, connected up, motors on permanently. We've made a tray for the ESC. This tray you can actually remove if you need to. So you can get the ESC out. The battery sits here with a Velcro strap over it. There's a little lip here, and then the front to stop the battery moving. Yeah, so it's, you know, it's 99% there. All we've got to do now is put the wing on, so we can use that for alignment of the tail. So that's our next move. So we're going to glue the tail on, basically.
Yeah, let's do it.
So let's do it. We'll be back with you when we've made a mess.
Okay.
We've finished.
Yes.
Well, apart from putting the receiver in. Because Nervous Mike never gave us a receiver.
No.
So we're going to hand the plane back to him, and he's going to have to put the receiver in.
Yeah.
It can't go wrong, can it?
No, it can't go wrong.
Can't go wrong with that.
No.
We've set all the servos up, everything up. I mean, it's ready to go. The tail's on now. All the push rods connected up to the control surfaces. Undercarriage is in.
Yeah.
She's ready.
So all Mike's got to do is put the receiver in.
And Bob's your uncle, Fanny's your aunt. And
yeah.
And then we can go maiden it, but we can't maiden it because the weather's shit.
Yeah.
So I think it's going to be maybe the weekend. I've heard that the weather might be good. The Swallow has reported in and told me that it's going to be flyable Sunday evening because he wants to obviously maiden his plane. So that is what we're aiming for, probably. If Nervous Mike's around, we can maiden this one as well.
Yeah. So it'll be a night of maidens.
The night of maidens, yes. But we're not going to Maidenhead.
No.
Right, that's it. I've lost the rubber band.
Lost
no,
the
there
plot.
it is. Yeah, the original bands, I mean, they're 17 years old. Perfect.
And they're like brand new.
Yeah, well, we'll soon prove whether they're perfect or not, won't we, when the wings come off.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah, so there you go. It's good enough to maiden anyway. So we might as well wrap this video up,
Yes.
hadn't we?
Yeah.
As it's getting late,
Yeah.
and I've got feet acheage.
Yeah, I've got feet acheage and back acheage and...
Everything acheage.
yeah, everything acheage.
Yeah. So, is there anything... oh yeah, a couple of people have wanted mugs, so if you want a mug, email me, rcmodelgeeks@gmail.com.
There
down there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
There it is.
Yeah. Or if you want to send in pictures for the Fame and Shame wall,
Yeah.
yeah, do that. We're getting a nice collection there now. So yeah, it's goodbye from Mad Colin over there.
And there's goodbye from Captain Rob.
Oh, yes, indeed. Goodbye.
Cheers, then.